Hi children, good morning to all. Hoping that all are fine. Welcome to our new section, academic session. As you all know that you are now enrolled into 10th standard, so you have to face board exams, not like the previous years. Previous years you might be getting assignments and all, you have to prepare from that, and some of the portions you can omit like that, right? But this time it's not possible for that, because you have to completely cover up the portions. And 90% of the textbook, if you are preparing for it, 90% marks you are going to get it. But 10% sometimes conceptual based questions can come. That way you have to practice it. But anyway, textbook you have to thoroughly study. Now, in the present situation, as you all know that we cannot take offline classes. Because of that, you might be experiencing so many difficulties. You cannot ask the doubts at the same time. But I can cooperate you in my own way. How it will be? You can ask me clear me the doubts through text message, your WhatsApp call, your regular calls. You can ask me the doubts. I can give you full cooperation. Same time, you also have to cooperate like that. Now, first of all, my dear students, I am all wishing you a grand success for this year 2020. Now, here I myself, Sindhu Nair, is going to teach you the pair of linear equation. That means a chapter of your 10th subject maths, pair of linear equation in two variables. Okay. Now, first of all, you have to understand that what is the term meaning linear. Linear means it is the having, that means an expression which having its degree is equal to 1. And equation means you know that an algebraic expression having equal to sign, that is called the equation. Now, you might have heard about this equation 2x is equal to 8. When you have heard in the 8th standard, I think so. This equation, you know that here only one variable is there. This is a linear equation also, same time this is a linear equation in one variable. So x is equal to 2x is equal to 8 is a linear equation, and this x represents the variable. Now, according to this, you can say that how to find out the solution for this equation. This is a linear equation, one variable. This one also you are knowing. How to find out whatever values of x we are going to put for this in this equation. So left hand side and right hand side satisfies. That is known by the solution of this given equation. For example, if you put x is equal to 4, so 2 into 4 is equal to 8. That means right hand side. Left hand side and right hand side is going to equal. Now, but if you are putting x is equal to 5, left side and right side not equal to, that means that this is not a solution of this equation. For when you are saying about a linear equation in one variable, so it will represent a unique solution. That means one and only one solution will represent by this equation, because this is an equation in one variable x. Instead of in addition to this, you can say x is equal to 2x is equal to 8. That means x is equal to 4 is the only one solution for this linear equation in one variable. Now consider about next pair of linear equation. Pair you just leave it now. Now you are going to explain about linear equation in two variables. Linear equation in two variables. Linear means again the same thing. Degree should be 1, 2 variables. Normally, what you are going to say represent by variables x and y are the various letters you are going to represent for the variables. But not in addition to x and y, you can use other alphabet also for these variables. Now, linear equation in two variables. That means I will write one equation here. X plus y equal to 5. This is a linear equation in two variables. Why it is so? Because here two variables are there, x and y. And both of its degree is equal to 1. Therefore, we can call it is that linear equation in two variables. Now, how will you find out the solution of this linear equation in two variables? For that purpose, you have to substitute so many values. Whatever value you want, you can put for x, your y. Corresponding values of x and y you have to find out. Suppose you are putting for x, then you will get the corresponding values for y. And if you are putting any values for y, then you will get corresponding values for x. So here, suppose if you are writing x is equal to 1, then y equal to 4 will be the solution of the equation. Why does it so? Because 1 plus 4 equal to 5. Now, x is equal to 1, y equal to 4 is a solution. Same way, you also say me, what are the other solutions? Yes. X is equal to 2, y equal to 3 is also a solution. X is equal to minus 2, y equal to 7. This is also a solution. These all are the solutions. Now you will ask me that, these are the only solutions? No, these are not only the solution. You can write down so many solutions like this way for this linear equation in two variables. That means you can find out infinitely many solutions for the linear equation in two variables. Infinitely many solutions. X plus y equal to 5 have so many solutions. I have written only 3. But it's not represent that these are the 3 solutions only. You can represent so many solutions like this way. 1, 4, 2, 3, minus 2, 7, etc. Now, generally, how can you represent a linear equation in two variables? Generally, how will you represent that? Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. What is a, b and c? It may be real numbers. Okay, a, b and c. X, a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y, c, and these all are the real numbers. A, B, C represent the real numbers. One more condition you have to add here that A should not be equal to 0, B should not be equal to 0. Why A not B not 0? When A is coming as 0, this equation will be changed into a linear equation in one variable. When B is equal to 0, again the same step happens. Ax plus c equal to 0 will come. That means again it will be changed into linear equation in one variable. Therefore, A should not be equal to 0, B should not be equal to 0. Simultaneously, what you can write that a square plus b square not equal to 0. What is the meaning of that? Because you know that a square plus b square, when it is going to be 0, only the case is that when a 0, b 0, then only a square plus b square is coming as 0. All the other cases, that means whether it is a is positive integer, negative integer, so you are never going to get a square plus b square equal to 0. That means a square plus b square not equal to 0. Instead of this condition, you can write like this way also. A square plus b square not equal to 0. That means obviously this condition is already coming. A not equal to 0, b not equal to 0. So ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is the general form of this linear equation in two variables. Now let us take the geometrical representation of this equation. I have written just a simple equation here for making you to understand. That means x plus y equal to 5. You can take any equation and then you can graphically you can represent it. But by making you to understand only, I have written just so simple equation I have written here. X plus y equal to 5. And these points, how to plot it on the coordinate plane. That means how the geometrical representation of this linear equation of two variables looks like. Whether it will be a circle, whether it will be a parabola, whether it will be a straight line, whatever it is that. So let us plot these points on the coordinate plane and have a look on that. How this it will look like. Okay. Next step we are going to do that. We are just representing this linear equation in two variables into another coordinate plane. That means we are converting this page into a coordinate plane now. Okay. Let us start with the coordinate plane. And coordinate plane, you know that last year you learned about the Cartesian coordinate system and all. Let's just make perpendicular axis. There you plot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. This one, minus 2. This you are already knowing because you already learned in the 9th standard how to plot the points in the coordinate plane. Okay, let us plot this point. This is 1 and 4. So it will be the first quadrant as you know that. 1, 4. It will be here. Second one, 0, 5. 0, 5 where it is coming? It is coming here. Okay, because it is on the y axis. Here x coordinate is missing, only y coordinate is there, therefore it will be on the y axis. Next one minus 2, 7. Minus 2, 7 will be here. Now, if you are joining these all points with a you can join all these points with line. Okay, these all points will come under one line. That means first point was 0, 5 is there, same time 1, 4 is there, next one minus 2, 7 is there. These all the 3 points are on this line only. That means linear equation in 2 variables represents a straight line. Now, the next question is that these are the only 3 solutions for this equation. No. Whatever the points are on this line, these all points will represent the solution for this equation. That means you can say that 2 and 3. You know that this point is in this. What is this point? This is 2, 3. 2, 3 is also a solution of this equation. Why? Because 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. In the graph also it is going to come as 2, 3. Is it right? 2, 3. It is also solution. If you are taking 3 and 2, 3, 2 also is coming to this graph. That means you know that 3 and 2 are also solution of it. That means a linear equation of 2 variables represents a straight line. As you know that line is up to infinity. Because whichever the points are coming on this line, each point on this line represents the solution of this given equation. So x plus y equal to 5 represents a straight. That means linear equation in 2 variables always represents a straight line only. Now, when you are drawing the graph of the linear equation in 2 variables, first of all you plotted the points over here. Next step it is that you have to write down the name of this graph. Otherwise, the graph will not look nice. Okay? So, you have to write down which graph already you have drawn here. It is x plus y equal to 5. Now, you got how to represent a linear equation in 2 variables geometrically. Now, coming to, now you all might and you have understood that what is meant by linear equation in 2 variable, general form, standard, everything you might have understood. Now, next point is that what you meant by pair of linear equation. Pair means you know that it is over 2 terms. Now, pair of linear equation in 2 variables. That means if you want to take 2 variables the same time, linear equation means 2 linear equations in 2 variables in the same time. That means if I have written one equation like this way, x plus y equal to 5. Another one I written that 2x minus y equations. If you are together we are writing, so you can write that a1x plus general form. You can write like this way: a1x plus b1y is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, such that a1 plus b1 not a1 square plus b1 square not equal to 0, a2 square plus b2 square not equal to 0. These are the 2 pairs of equation. One pair of equation if you are taking, then this is the way you are going to write that 2 equations standard. Now let us consider 2 equations like this way. So you know that both represent the straight line. So when you are drawing on this Cartesian coordinate plane, so that 2 lines, how it is going to be look like. So you know that 9th standard you already learned that when you are drawn at 2 lines in a plane, there are 3 possibilities. Which are the possibilities? First one it is that it may intersect at one point. Second one is that they may parallel. Or third one is that they may coincide one over the other. What is meant by coincide? You know that. I think so. One over the other, coinciding means both represent the same line only. So that means one line you are drawn on the same points only. Again another line is coming. That means both are coinciding. Or intersecting means it can be like this way. 2 points this way. These lines can be intersect like this way, or line can be parallel like this way, or line can be coincide with one over the other. So these are the three possibilities. First case, second case and third case. First case when it is intersecting, second case when it is parallel, third case which is coincided one over the other. Now let us do some of the examples related to this. How to geometrically, how can you represent the pair of linear equation in two variables graphically, algebraically as well as graphically. Now you know that practical applications of this pair of linear equation two variables are more, because in daily life situations, suppose you went to a shop and you purchased 2 pens and 3 pencils. Other person purchased 3 pens and 2 pencils with some rupees or amount also given. So how can you find out the price for 1 pen and 1 pencil? This is a practical application that will definitely I will say you later how to commute this one with this chapter. This as problems, how can you commute with this chapter? Okay, now let us take one example. Maybe Akhila went to a fair in the village and she wanted to enjoy the rides at giant wheels and hoopla. Did you are knowing that? Or you all are going for the fun fair and all. So there you know that giant wheel is there and all type of swinging is there, like that. Okay, now what is telling that the number of times she played hoopla is half the number of times she had on the giant wheel. So here two variables you have to suppose for x and y. Which are the two variables? One is that he has already stood on the hoopla and stood over the this one giant wheel also. So let us take that the number of rides she took for giant wheel and number of rides she took for this girl she took for hoopla. Let us take it as that x and y. Now according to the situation of the question, what is that? The number of times she played hoopla. Hoopla means y. Y is equal to half the times number of rides she took for the giant wheel. So you got first equation. So it's a bad problem. So you have to make a linear equation two variables out of this question itself. You will get two equations and that two equations graph you are going to represent it on the number line, Cartesian coordinate plane. So number of rides, this person she has gone for the fun fair and she took number of rides for giant wheel as x and number of rides she took for hoopla is y, and he is given the clue here that the number of rides she took for hoopla y is equal to number of rides she took for giant wheel, that means x. So y is equal to half x. Now you have to make it into a linear equation in two variables. How to write it? You can write this one as 2y equal to x because you have to cross multiply. So 2y equal to x. From here you will get the first equation that x minus 2y equal to 0. Now one more clue is given. You have got only one equation now here. You have to get one more equation. That equation is given here that each ride cost rupees 3 and a giant wheel ride cost rupees 3 and game of hoopla cost rupees 4. That means this each ride having a cost. Number of rides she took for x, to giant wheel is x. Now she given for one ride 3 rupees. So what will be x times if she had done? So it will be 3x. And number of rides she took for hoopla is y. Per ride she has to give 4 rupees. So y rides if she has taken, so it will get 4 1. Now together he has given 20 rupees for the 20 rupees for this purpose. Okay. So here you might have got that how I made the equation. First we have represented that the number of rides she took for GNB is X, number of rides she took for hoopla is Y, and Y is equal to half X, because according to the rule it is given that number of rides she took for hoopla is equal to half the number of rides she played for GNB. Second one is that 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. That means each ride cost 1. GNB cost 3 rupees and hoopla cost 4 rupees. So 3 rupees you have to give for x rides. So 3x plus 4 rupees you have to give for y rides. That means 4y. Together she has given 20 rupees. So now we got that how you got the equation. Now let us represent this equation graphically. That means in a Cartesian coordinate plane you have to represent. Let me rub this one, and I am just writing only that equations over here. X minus 2y equal to 0 and 3x plus 4y equal to 20. These are the two equations we have to represent it on the geometry. This is algebraic representation. Now we have to represent the same thing on geometrically also. So for geometrical purpose, here graphical purpose, you have to first of all find out the solutions for this. How will you find out the solution? You can find out infinite number of solutions. So at least 2 solutions are needed for lining a line. For we are considering here x minus 2y equal to 0, 2 solutions you are going to make. How you are making, you know that this one, you change this equation as x minus 2y equal to 0. That means minus 2y equal to minus x. Minus can be cancelled, so y is equal to x by 2. Now while putting various values of x, you will get corresponding values for y. That all will represent the solution of this given equation. Let us take that some of the solutions for this. I will write only one or two, x and y. Suppose if I am writing x is equal to 4, then y will be what? 4 upon 2 is equal to 2. So if x represents 4, then y will give the value for y it will give the value 4 upon 2 is equal to 2. Next one, if I am taking minus 2, it will come minus 2 upon 2 it's equal to minus 1. If I am putting 0 by 2, y also coming it as a 0. That means I have written only 3 solutions. You can write so many solutions. Now same way for the second equation, 3x plus 4y equal to 20. This one also you have to solve according to that. So here, this one you can write, you are normally what you are doing that you are putting the values for x and finding out the value of y. So here also I am going to like that way you are doing. 4y is equal to 20 minus 3x. Why? Because 3x if it is coming, it will be coming minus 20, 3x. So y is equal to 20 minus 3x by 4. Now let us represent this y is equal to, these are the solutions for this equation. Now for the second equation, you have to find out the various solution, 1 or 2 it will do, x and y. So look at that, here y is equal to 20 minus 3x by 4. So when you are putting x as 0 here, so it will come 20 minus 0. 20 minus 0, 3 into 0 means 0. So 20 minus 0 means 20. 20 upon 4, first 1 point you will get it as that 5. Next one, if you are taking it as minus 4. Minus 4 if you are taking whichever the value you are taking for x, according to that corresponding values of y you are going to get it. So you just do that 20, this one should be this number, whatever number is coming here, it should be divided by 4. All numbers we prefer mostly. But otherwise fraction number if you are going to get, then also there is not a problem for this one. Now next one, if you are putting 4, x is equal to 4 if you are putting. So what's it? How this will come? 20 minus 3 fours are 12. So 20 minus 3 fours are 12 by 4. 20 minus 12, 8. So it will come 8 by 4 is equal to 2. So second solution also you got. Like this way you can find out so many solutions. These are the solutions I have plotted for 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. Now let us draw the graph for these two equations now. How it will look like, that is what we are going to see. So I told already that both equations represent the straight line, whether it is the first one or second one, because both are the linear equation in two variables. So both will represent straight line only. And also I told you that when it is representing a straight line, there are three possibilities. It may coincide, or it may parallel, or it may intersect at a single point. So let us plot these points on the coordinate plane. And when you are drawing the graph, you have to plot the graph on the same Cartesian coordinate plane. That means we have to find out how it look like. Both equations, when you are representing on the same Cartesian coordinate plane, how it may look like. So look at that. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here also minus 1, minus 2, etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 3, minus 4, etc. Now, look at that. First equation, we are going to represent it on this coordinate plane. When you are representing first equation on the coordinate plane, first of all you have to plot the point 4, 2. Where it will be plot 4 and 2. 4 and 2. You are knowing that this will be the point 4, 4, 2. Second one is that minus 2, minus 1. Minus 2, minus 1 will come like this way, because in which quadrant? Third quadrant. Minus 2 and minus 1. Okay, and one point is that 0, 0. 0, 0 is the origin. Now, connecting all these points together with a straight line. Now you got that this is a straight line, and you write down on the top of this line which line you have drawn here. So which line is x minus 2y equal to 0 representation already you have done by this line. Okay. Now second equation 3x plus 4y equal to 20. Which are the points for that? 0, 5 and 4, 2. 0, 5 means you know that this is the point for 0, 5. 4, 2 means this will be the point for that. Now just draw point, only I have drawn 2 points only, that's why. But you can extend these 2 lines like infinitely, because you know that the line is having no limit at all. So you got one line like this way. Okay. So 2 lines. One is this one 0, 5. Another one is that 4, 2. And on the top of this you will write that 3x plus 4y equal to 20. So the graphical representation, a geometrical representation of these 2 equations already usually turned by this coordinate plane. I think so you might have understood, children, about this one. In this case, the lines are going to intersect at a single point. 3 possibilities I already mentioned to you, and the first possibility already come, which is that the lines intersect at a single common point. Which point intersected? It intersected at the point 4, 2. Now what is this 4, 2 and what is known by this 4, 2? That all we are going to explain in the next section.